Hey, what's up? The Day of Unity has been a huge topic that's been mentioned in the last two episodes of Season 1. This was first mentioned in Agony of a Witch by what seems to be Emperor Belos' assistant, Kikimora, when she was talking to Lilith. She also then stated that the Day of Unity was fastly approaching, so it looks like Belos had a plan from the get-go. So what is this all leading up to? This only leads to speculation. Today, I make my theory spin. Although Emperor Belos is known by us to lie, an easy example is that he lied to Lilith about healing Ida's curse. But in this video, I will be exploring the two possibilities in where he's lying and or telling the truth. So for this part, let's take the man's word for it. A lot of people have interpreted what Emperor Belos said in Season 1 as him stating he allowed the game to get away with everything he did. But maybe Belos was being very literal because he said the Titan told him to spare the old lady's life. Which, if you think about it, he did spare her life in a way. In Emperor Belos' deal with Luz, he allows Luz to save Ida just so long as she gave him the portal. But if you notice, after she blows up the portal, Belos doesn't try to stop her, even though he was aware of what she was about to do. This may be because he already knew how to repair the portal. Emperor Belos seems to be highly skilled in mechanics, shown by his staff, which is completely mechanical, and it even has no talisman. After all, Emperor Belos eats talismans for breakfast, literally in this case. Anyways, the real question is why he is so good at mechanics. So when we think of Emperor Belos, what first comes to mind? His origin. You see, I think Emperor Belos is human, but not the normal kind of human, as he refers to Luz as human in a negative way. So somehow he must have evolved past human capability. He could be a lich. A video about that made by the Roundtable, link in description. So now I bet you're wondering what a lich is. A lich, by definition, is a type of undead creature. Often such a creature is a result of a willful transformation. As a powerful wizard skilled in necromancy, who seeks eternal life, uses rare substances in a magical ritual to become undead. Except in Emperor Belos' case, he kind of functions like a zombie, but instead of eating brains, pours talismans into his eyes. You should know liches, unlike zombies, which are more often than not mindless, liches are sapient, retaining their previous intelligence and magical abilities. They are often depicted as holding power over lesser, undead soldiers and servants, which makes sense because of all of these guys and the uniforms that seem to be all over the castle. By the way, I wanted to mention the huge resemblance between Amphibia's castle and the Owl House's castle. Anyways, these guys not only seem to function as his servants, but also have no body. So maybe in this version they are indeed soldiers or servants, but their souls are in their costumes, which can be possessed by others. To be more specific, Hootie, seen in episode 19, Agony of a Witch. Something I haven't yet explained is what necromancy is. Necromancy is the fictional practice of magic and communication with the dead, which could be how Emperor Belos is able to communicate with the Titan. So when he says the Titan's will, he could actually be telling the truth. He could be communicating with the spirit of the Titan instead of himself. And this might be why his powers are based on soul magic. Like how he can communicate through people's minds, doesn't need to draw circles in order to do magic. He can melt down and rebuild himself while teleporting from one location to another. Belos can make the flesh of creatures and create one entirely. An obvious one is the fact that his mechanical staff can restore consciousness to people who have been infected. For example, what he did in episode 19, Young Blood and Old Souls, it's almost like he can bring a soul back. The obvious one is the beating heart above his throne. It's It's been seen to be along with him, showing a connection between the two. Let's explore if he's lying. If Emperor Belos is lying about the ability to speak to the Titan, I could see him just as a normal human. But with one difference, he's quite cybernetic. That could explain why all his machines are powered by the same orb, or more likely, different orbs, just different colors. Because maybe he's like Tony Stark, who created his own new element. And like Tony Stark's situation, the same element that's keeping him alive is killing him. Which could be also why he has two core talismans in his eyes. It adds as extra fuel to the system, and whatever talisman he has will create the powers he has for that day. This might further explain why he has an inconsistent eye color. And it could also be the same magic principal bump of Hexide, though maybe not for much longer, used to trap Willow and Luce in the school. This wasn't his magic, but a mechanical defense system Emperor Belos installs in all the schools in order to protect them from any quote-unquote wild witches trying to influence them into their own side. So, the huge question here is what happens next. Emperor Belos will probably invade the human world. He might possess the Titan, or he will become one with the Titan. I forgot to mention that the reason he needs to get everyone in the coven may be because in order for the Titan to be revived, he must take what has been given. So the gifts would be the thing that channels every witch's magic arts into the bones of the Titan. He would be submerged from the ocean as his former self. So, what do you think will happen next? Will Emperor Belos invade the human world? Let me know in the comments down below. And a huge shout out to It's Rebecca Rose for the inspiration of this thumbnail. And hey, if I'm lucky enough, It's Rebecca Rose is watching. So, if you are, let me know if you'd want to collab sometime. With that said, remember, as always, stay tuned, and have an amazing day.